Welcome back to my YouTube channel, He Restores Me. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ashley and this is my channel where I talk about mental health, faith and lifestyle. Today we have an interesting topic. We're going to talk about depression. This is going to be a new series about mental health illnesses, mental health in general, and specifically giving more information and spreading the awareness about different mental health problems. I hope that you learn a lot, and please give me feedback to let me know if you are engaging with the content or if you would prefer the content to be delivered in a different way. There will be some information on the screen as well. Let's talk depression. We're going to discuss first of all what is depression, then the symptoms, types of depression and treatment. So what is depression, you may be wondering? When you are depressed, you feel persistently sad for weeks or months rather than just a few days. Depression is a common mental health problem that causes people to experience low mood, loss of interest or pleasure, feelings of guilt, and low energy or poor concentration. Approximately 280 million people in the world have depression. 75% of people in low and middle income countries receive no treatment at all. So this slide is simply separating the facts from fiction. Depression is a mental illness that is recognized around the world. It is common. It affects about 1 in 5 adults in some form in the UK. Depression is something that anyone can get, and it is treatable. Depression is not something you can snap out of. It is not a sign of weakness. And last but not least, depression is not something that lasts forever as one episode. Okay, so we've talked about what is depression. Now we're going to talk about the symptoms. There are many symptoms of depression. You may experience some of these symptoms during your day, but if it happens for a long period of time, for at least 2 weeks, or if you find it happening a lot more often during your day, then it's wise to speak to a GP. You can also call a mental health charity. I will include some UK numbers for mental health charities at the end of this video. There are actually quite a lot of symptoms of depression. You can categorize them into psychological, physical, and social symptoms. Some of these include things like lack of appetite or overeating, sleeping quite a lot more than usual or not being able to sleep, experiencing extremely low mood, feeling sad, hopeless, worried, and simply not getting enjoyment in life from things that would usually make you happy, having suicidal thoughts or thoughts of harming yourself. Doctors describe depression by how serious it is. So mild depression is when you experience some symptoms of depression during your day, but it doesn't affect your whole day. The depression has some impact on your daily life. Then moderate depression is when your depression has significant impact on your daily life. And severe depression, as you can imagine, is when it takes over your life. It feels like there's no way of escaping from the depression. And with severe depression, you can also experience at times some psychotic symptoms, usually characterized by hallucinations and delusions. As you know, there's more than one way to treat an illness, so you can use a combination of treatments. I always think that the holistic route to recovery is the best. I'm not going to go into so much detail about the different therapies, but I'll just mention a few. Cognitive behavioral therapy, which is a talking therapy, counseling. There's also antidepressants. That's the medication that's usually used for depression, and you might be referred to a mental health team if you are diagnosed with depression, and that can help by talking to them and they support you. There's also some groups, support groups, that can help you with the social aspects, getting back into the community. Of course, exercise is also a great form of treatment, and having a healthy diet. I enjoy having a plant-based diet. I feel like that really aids my mental health. As you heard, there's loads of treatments, and there's others that I haven't even mentioned, but it's worth looking into different types of treatment. They may help you find a solution. One thing that I forgot to mention, I don't know how I did, is that with the right treatment, people with depression can experience full recovery. Full recovery. To conclude everything, I thought it would be great to share this quote by Charles Spurgeon, who was an English Christian preacher and writer. And he says, "Fits of depression come over the most of us. Usually cheerful as we may be, we must at intervals be cast down. The strong are not always vigorous, the wise not always ready, the brave not always courageous, and the joyous not always happy." The reality is that we won't always have highs, we'll also have lows, but we can get back up and we can keep on going. So I hope that if you don't remember anything else in this video, I hope that you remember that you can overcome. I hope that you stay positive. I hope that you have a good week. And I'm going to start posting videos once every fortnight instead of once every week. Have a good week and see you soon. Signs of the times are everywhere.